Hi Butterfly, it's Eva from anxiousrelief.com, and today I want to talk to you about procrastination, specifically perfectionism and procrastination, because I know that those are two things that you are prone to if you are a lady with anxiety. How do I know that? I know ladies with anxiety very, very well. I'm an energy healer and I use reiki to help women overcome anxiety blocks in their lives. And I know for a fact that most of my clients have very, very high expectations of themselves. They expect a lot from themselves. They hold themselves to a really, really high level of expectation. And if it's not perfect, why bother? If they can't do something perfectly, why bother? So I'm here today to help you get through that energy block, because that is an energy block. Perfectionism is absolutely an energy block. So I'm here to help you get past that and to move forward so that procrastination doesn't hold you back anymore. So 3 steps to overcoming procrastination in your perfect life. I say perfect in a sarcastic way because perfectionism really isn't perfect at all, and it completely holds you back, and it's definitely a personality trait that you should try to bring more flexibility into. Anyway, 3-step process. Step 1, I want you to identify, are you procrastinating because you simply don't know where to begin, or are you trying to do over or catch up on something that you've already done? So those are 2 separate things. If you're trying to achieve something and it's big and it's overwhelming and there's so many things that you need to do and you just don't know where to start, then I want you to write a list. What are all the things that need to happen? Doesn't need to be in order. You'll order it when you've finished your list. So write down everything that needs to happen. If you don't know the steps, that's okay. The steps will become more apparent as time goes on as well. And then so write out your list and then number your list in the order of steps that need to be taken. Then just start taking those steps. We're letting go of perfectionism. We're just jumping in. The other thing that could be causing your procrastination is the fact that you're trying to do over or catch up. And this is where the perfectionism comes in. Because as a perfectionist, you hold yourself to such a high level, we get this feeling of, if it's not my best, if it's not my best effort, if it wasn't the best thing that I could do, what's the point? An example that I give are these video blogs that I do. I stumble over my words and lose my train of thought, and my video blogs are the most imperfect thing that you'll ever come across. But if I were to stop and try to do over every single time I went off track, I would never get my video blogs finished, and I would never be able to share my wisdom with you and help you in overcoming these blocks in your life. Because I know if I experience these things and if my clients experience these things, that there are literally millions of women out there as well who are also suffering and dealing with these anxiety blocks in their lives. If I were to go over and try and redo every single video blog that I made a mistake in, I'd never have video blogs finished or done or put out there. I do one take and then I'm done. I let it go and I move on. So that's my advice to you. Don't worry about doing over. If you've done something that's good enough, that is okay. Move on to the next step. You'll never get anything perfect. And the more you try to get something perfect, the more difficult it will become. So just jump in where you are. Today is a new day. This is a new breath that you're taking. This is the next step that you're taking. So just jump in no matter where you are. This is step 2, and you'll get into the flow of what you need to do. So many people need to feel that they need to know absolutely everything before they take action. They feel they need to know all the information and have everything there in front of them before they take action. Not the case. Just step in where you are and things will become more apparent and obvious to you as you take steps forward and circulate energy and move forward and move things out, move blocks out of your way with each step. And you'll find that those blocks that are stopping you and keeping you procrastinating because of your perfectionism will fall away as you start accepting less than perfect and understanding that good enough is good enough. So step 3 is the fact that you never stop learning. Here on planet Earth, in this life, right now, where you are, you have an amazing opportunity to really learn and grow. And the way that you live your best life is not to live a perfect life. That is one of the biggest misleading misconceptions that seem to affect women these days and contributes a lot to people's anxiety. This idea that there is a perfect life out there that's attainable. Let me tell you, life is made up of many, many different parts, and your job is to do the best that you can to make those parts fit together and to learn as much and to grow as much as you can in this life. It's not to be perfect. It's not to go back and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak in the idea that you can find the perfect formula or the perfect way forward. Let me tell you, butterfly, perfection doesn't exist. So you just have to be good enough most of the time, and good enough is good enough. So relax and let go of that perfectionism and allow yourself to move forward. You absolutely have permission to be less than perfect, to be less than ideal, to not meet that list of criteria that you set yourself so highly to achieve. It's okay to let that go, because simply by moving forward and by doing what's in front of you, you circulate energy, you move forward, and you grow. I'm Eva Lane. Please come over to anxiousrelief.com. I have a whole bunch of anxiety guided meditations that you can download and listen to for free. There is space between your brain cells, there's a grounding meditation, there's an energy protection meditation. I'll put the links to them underneath this video. Come over to anxiousrelief.com. Those meditations can really, really help you, and see what else I've got over there for you. Love and light.